Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I come up with a cake recipe. Last May 27th was our birthday. My son Rohan and I celebrate the birthday together. So I made this cake. This is a Spanish delight cake, just like Spanish delight ice cream. Very easy to make at home with minimal ingredients. So let's get started. If you're watching my channel for the first time, please subscribe to my channel and tap the bell icon for the future notification. Please share this with your friends and family. As always, this cake also I made with oats flour. So how to make oats flour at home, I already uploaded a video. Link I will give in the description box. You can check it out. This is 1 cup oats flour. Into this I am adding 1 tablespoon cocoa powder and a pinch of salt. I am not adding baking soda and baking powder. Just give a mix and I am going to sift it for 3 times. Into a mixie jar, I am adding half cup organic brown sugar and I am going to powder it. Into another bowl, I cracked 3 eggs and eggs should be in room temperature. I am going to beat in low speed until it is frothy. So now I am adding the powdered sugar little by little and keep on beating. This time we have to beat in high speed. In between you have to add the powdered sugar and we have to beat until we get a silky smooth consistency. It may take 5 to 6 minutes. Now you can see it came to a silky smooth consistency. At this time I am adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence and 1 tablespoon of boost powder. This is very important for this cake. It gives a nice flavor. Instead of boost you can add Bournvita also, but add 1 tablespoon. Then I am adding 2 tablespoons of milk and milk should be in room temperature. Just give it a mix in low speed until everything is combined. Now I am adding the sifted flour mix little by little. First add a half portion and gently mix with a spatula in one direction. Do not overmix it. If you overmix, the air bubbles which is incorporated in that batter will escape. So just mix it gently with a spatula. After this, add the remaining flour also and continue the process until everything is well combined. Now I am transferring the cake batter into a prepared cake tin. This time I am just going to divide the cake batter into 3 equal portions and bake it separately because I don't want to cut the cake, that's why. If you want, you can bake it a single time and later you can separate into 3 layers. Here I am using 7-inch cake tin and I lined with butter paper, and I'm going to bake this for just 10 to 15 minutes. That's enough because it is a thin layer of cake, so 12 to 15 minutes is enough. If you're baking it for single time, you have to bake it for 25 to 30 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. Next, I'm going to make the praline, that is caramelized nuts. For that, I'm adding 1/4 cup of cashew nuts and almonds. I'm just going to dry roast it for just 5 to 6 minutes. If you want, you can use only cashew nuts, that is also fine. So it is done now. We will just remove it and keep it aside. Into the same pan, I'm adding 1/4 cup of brown sugar. This brown sugar, I'm going to melt it. Now we have to reduce the flame to the lowest, otherwise the sugar will get burned and will get a bitter taste. Adding 1 tablespoon of butter. This butter I made at home from buffalo milk. Just give it a mix until everything is well combined. Adding that roasted nuts which we kept it aside. If you want, you can just chop the nuts or crush the nuts and add it, but I am adding just directly. I will crush this once it is cooled down completely. So I am transferring this into a steel plate, and I have greased the plate with butter. We have to grease it with butter or oil, otherwise it will stick on the plate. Now allow it to cool down completely. Later I'm going to crush it. We don't need to make it as a fine powder, just crush it, that's enough. Now again into the same pan I'm adding 1/4 cup of brown sugar. At this time we are going to make a caramel sauce. This also we are going to melt it. So we have to melt in low flame, otherwise it will get burned. Adding 1 tablespoon of butter and just give it a mix. Adding half cup of whipping cream. Just give it a mix. Now you can see the sugar is crystallized because the whipping cream is very chilled. That's why the sugar is crystallized. When you add, you can add a normal room temperature whipping cream also. That is also fine. But it's okay. This crystallized sugar will get melt after some time. Until that time, we have to mix it. Now you can see the crystallized sugar is melted completely. The sauce started to thick. You can see the consistency. It is really thick. And now allow it to off the flame and allow it to cool down completely. It will become little more thick once it is cooled down. So now let's prepare the milk mix for soaking the cake. Normally we soak the cake with a sugar syrup, but this Spanish Delight cake we are soaking with the milk mix. For that I took 1 cup of warm milk into a bowl. Into this I am adding 3 tablespoons of condensed milk and 1 tablespoon of boost powder. Just give it a mix and keep it aside. So finally we are going to make the frosting for the cake. So this is a chilled bowl and beating blade. I kept this bowl and beating blade in the freezer for 1 hour. So into this I am adding 2 cups of chilled whipping cream. Now start beating in low speed for 1 minute. After that we can increase the speed to the highest, and we have to beat it until we get the stiff peaks. It may take 4 to 5 minutes. So it is done now. The cream is well whipped. When we take it with a spoon, really we can scoop it out. Into this I am adding 1 teaspoon instant coffee powder. Any coffee powder you can use, like a brew or Nescafe. I used a Nescafe. And 2 tablespoons of boost powder, and that caramel sauce that we have made it earlier and kept it aside, that also I am adding, and just mixing everything together in low speed for 1 minute. Just mix once again with a spatula and keep it in the fridge. When we assemble the cake, we can just take it out and start frosting. So everything is ready. Now let's assemble the cake. On top of a turntable, I kept a cake board. On top of it, I'm spreading little frosting. This will help the bottom layer of the cake to stick on the board. Placing the first layer. As I told you earlier, I baked 3 layers separately. Soak it well with that prepared milk mix. Now spread a thick layer of frosting and spread it with a spatula. I fill the frosting in a piping bag so that I can frost cake easily. Adding some pralines on top of this. Praline means that caramelized nuts that we have made it earlier. I just crushed it in my stone grinder and make it as a small pieces. Placing the second layer and repeat the same process. So the third layer also done, and this is the top layer. On top of this, we don't need to add the praline. Covering the sides also. At this time, we need to add a thin layer of frosting because this is a crumb coat. After this, we are going to keep the cake in the freezer for 1 hour. After 1 hour, we will do the final coating. Clean the sides with a tissue paper, then keep it in the freezer for 1 hour. So the cake is chilled well. Now I'm going to do the final frosting. With the back of a spoon, I'm just putting some lines all around. I'm making some flowers on the half portion of the cake. Here I'm using a rosette nozzle. With the same nozzle, I'm just giving small flowers on the bottom part and on the top border also. Again, we'll keep the cake in the freezer for 1 more hour. Meanwhile, we'll make some chocolate ganache. So now I am making some dark chocolate ganache to decorate the other side of the cake. For that, into a pan I am adding 1/4 cup of whipping cream. I am going to boil it. So now I am adding half cup of chopped dark chocolate into this and 1 teaspoon of butter. Just mix it until the chocolates are dissolved fully. We don't need to double boil it because the whipping cream is already hot and that temperature is enough to melt the chocolate. Allow it to cool completely. I have taken out the cake from the freezer. It is chilled well. Now I am just dripping the chocolate ganache on one side. I am adding some golden sugar beads on top of this. So that's it, my decoration. So this is my Spanish Delight birthday cake is ready now. So let's see our small birthday celebration.